Hello and welcome back to Azure Terraformer. Last episode we set up a Packer build pipeline in our Azure DevOps infrastructure project to build Packer images, machine images for our Minecraft server. Both the local storage version and the Azure Blob Storage backed Minecraft image using Blob Fuse. This episode, we are going to be building a Terraform pipeline to provision infrastructure using those machine images that we produced last episode. So without further ado, let's get started. So this is my Terraform code that I'm going to start from. Let me go to my my Minecraft infrastructure. So last episode we started with the Packer solutions and we stubbed out that. We did bring the pipeline over for Terraform, but we don't have any Terraform code. So I'm just going to start off by creating a Terraform folder, and then I'm going to go grab the Terraform code from episode 18, where we built out, that's episode 16. Episode 18 is where we built out the Minecraft solution that uses the Azure Blob Storage backend. I don't know why my mind's drawing a blank right now, but so we got our modules, so we're going to put those in there, and then we need to have our solution, and so copy folder, and this is no longer going to be a Minecraft tester. This is going to be the version 1 of our Minecraft infrastructure. So we're just going to call it v1, and I'm gonna delete all the Terraform state, because I think in that episode we of course deployed what we had. We don't need the hidden Terraform folder. And we do need that script. So let's go cd terraform ls, okay? And let's go to v1. And I think let's just check everything here. So this is a role identity. This is a managed identity with the storage blob data owner role that allows Minecraft to store and read and write to blob storage data. This is our key vault infrastructure. This is our network with our bastion and the NSG rule that allows access to Minecraft. This is our SSH key that we use if we want to, SSH into the Minecraft server. This is our backing store that stores our worlds with a storage container for the worlds. And then this is our VM. And so this is going to be setting up, this is grabbing the reference to the image in our machine gallery. We're going to have to modify that. This is our module that provisions a Linux VM with a public IP address, and this is a virtual machine extension that we do the last mile, what I call last mile provisioning on the virtual machine, where we pass in the storage account and the container and all that stuff. Interesting. Firefox, thank you very much. So what we need to do is we need to modify this to use a backend. That's going to be an important thing because when we run Terraform apply, we need to have a backend and we need to have a key. So looking at our, I think I have everything that I need from the Azure Terraformer, so I'm just going to close that down so I don't have to keep getting confused by that. But if we go look at our versions, we need this backend block. Otherwise Terraform's going to assume we're going to be using local state. So let's pop back over here. I know I probably could have just done that from memory, but I'm going to copy pasta that. Okay, so that's going to configure the backend. And the last thing that we need to do is we need to go update the virtual machine. So we need to get the image ID for dev. And we're just going to do local. So this is going to be what version? So notice the version number changed. In last episode, when we build the Packer pipeline, we use that technique where we dynamically generate the Packer image name and image version, really, the version name, using a date and the build stamp for that day. So kind of like at the BMV, you pick a number. It's our pick a number. So we are going to go update this. So this is, first of all, this is our blob storage. This is Minecraft blob. Okay. And so this guy, actually, I'm picking the wrong image, because this is the local storage image. So I need the blob fuse image, and it's 2303.1. So let's try that. 2303.1, and it should be Minecraft Bedrock Blob Fuse. Minecraft Bedrock Blob Fuse. Yep. So that's good. And then if we're going to provision Minecraft local storage.tf, we need all these things. It does not need a virtual machine extension anymore. That's not a thing that it needs. Honestly, it doesn't hurt if it has the managed ID, so I'm just going to leave that. And then, because the local storage doesn't actually talk to the blob storage account. It's technically not a good practice from a security standpoint, but I'd have to go modify the module, and I don't really feel like doing that right now. Because both these VMs use the same Linux public module, which we modified to have the managed ID. So inside here, we would have to add like a feature flag to control whether we set the managed identity or not. And I just feel like that's, I guess what I could do is I could create 2 managed identities. That makes sense. Let's do that. That's probably the easiest way. So creating 2 managed identities, one for blob fuse and Minecraft storage owner, and we're going to attach this to the blob fuse account, and then another managed identity for the local storage, and we'll call this Minecraft local storage, and we'll call this Minecraft blob storage. How about that? Minecraft blob storage. So we have kind of consistent naming conventions. And so the blob storage identity needs to have this role assignment in order to grant it access to the storage account. The Minecraft local storage does not need any permissions whatsoever. So we're kind of applying least privileges here. So I'm going to update the reference here. The managed ID that we set on the local storage, we'll call this Bedrock local storage, and we'll call this local. And is going to be it will be it's a managed identity, but it doesn't really have any specific role assignments given to it, which is fine. The image version is going to have to be a Minecraft local storage. I think I'm just going to update the naming conventions to be consistent across the board. So everything's the image version is going to be local storage. The managed identity is going to be local storage. That way everything kind of tick and tie. And so this is going to change to Minecraft blob storage. And I'll change this to blob storage. And I'll change, oh no, I can't change that. that without rebuilding the Packer image. So unfortunately the image name's got to stay the same. But everything else I'll fix up. Blob. And this one is just local. So we got local, we got blob. We need to update the assigned identity. So this is going to change like that. And then that's going to change like that. And we've already updated that reference. Okay, so I think these references are all updated, and this is looking pretty good. So I'm pretty happy about that. I don't want to forget. Oh, I did update. But this needs to be local. I was just checking the versioning of the local storage and the image name because we are referencing that image here, and the version is .1 instead of .5, and then the blob storage image is referenced there. And then did I change? And I'm just going to change this blob storage. So this is Bedrock Blob Storage, and I'm not even following my own naming convention. I'm just going to call this Minecraft Blob Storage, and we'll update the module reference and storage account. Storage account I think is fine. And then we'll update this to be Minecraft local storage. And I think we're good to go. Okay, so let's commit this. Do I have any secrets embedded in here? I don't think I do, because I think most of the time I'm just like just installing. All the Terraform apply is being run on Azure DevOps anyway. So okay, so add Terraform code. So let's put that in there. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to go to Azure DevOps and we're going to set up the pipelines. So we have our Packer images folder, which we added the Minecraft images, both local and blob storage for dev and prod. And really, we have 4 pipelines, but they're all using the same YAML file. We just tweak a couple input variables, one for the environment name to tell it which shared image gallery to push the image to, and the image name to tell it which image in the shared image gallery to push it to. But it's so just tweaking a few little variables. It looks like we have quite a few, but having them as separate pipelines gives us a lot more control about when we push images and where. So this is kind of a nice thing. So we got those Packer image pipelines, but we need to create infrastructure deployment for our Terraform. So I'm going to create a new folder called Minecraft, and this is going to actually deploy our Minecraft server. And I'll just call it Minecraft server. And we'll create a new pipeline, and it's going to be using the Minecraft repo, and we're going to use our Terraform plan, and we'll save this, and we hit edit, hit the ... hit triggers, the usual. And so here, now that's interesting. So we're passing in these values. Oh, I'll have to double check these. I think these should be good though. These should be good. Yeah, I might want to extract these out as variables. I think I definitely want to do that. So yes, that's definitely what we should do. So anyways, we'll take care of that here in a second. So this pipeline, let's look at this apply plan pipeline. What variables we need? Well, we construct the Terraform backend key, and again, I go over this in a previous episode about exactly how we create a Terraform with backend pipeline that's going to provision a long-lived environment. We need an application name, we need an environment name, and we need a working directory. The backend values and the Azure credentials we pass in using variable groups. And so that's it. So we need application name, and we'll just call this Minecraft. And the environment name, we'll just call this dev, and we're going to call this dev. And then we need a working directory. And with the working directory, oh man, camera. I'm pretty sure you don't need a leading backslash, but I just ran into this in the last episode. I'm gonna kick myself if we go back and if I run into the same problem. What you should do is help me out. Go back, watch that video, and smash the like button if I should not have a leading leading slash. Okay, that'll really help me out. Do it now. 3, 2, 1. Okay. So I think we'll be good. That should give us enough karma to make this work. So we got our working directory, and it's Terraform v1. So we're going Terraform v1. That's our working directory, and we need to link our variable groups here. So we need our credentials for dev, and we need our backend US West for the dev environment. Okay, wonderful. And do I not pass in the location, or maybe the location's already in the files? Like, is that a variable that we pass in? Yeah, location. Okay. So what we should also do is, this currently is set up with without the environments. So I'm going to set up. I'm going to remove that. So remember, Terraform.tfrs is implicitly used to specify your variables. So I'm going to change this to env dev.tfrs, and we're going to make this our dev version, and it's already set up for dev. And we're going to change this to we can just call this Minecraft. Okay. And then I'm going to copy paste. We're going to rename this to be prod. And then these things change from dev to prod. And you might be asking, why can't you just build this string inside the file? I could do that, but it makes it much cleaner and gives you much more flexibility to pass them in as input variables here. So we need the image name, and then we need the image version. And I think this is the last optimization that we're gonna do. So if we go look here, and actually this is the we actually have 2 image names. So this is the Blob Fuse image name, and this is the Blob Fuse image version. And so if I want to do both, that is the question. If I want to do both, I really do. So I'm gonna have to call this the Blob, Minecraft Blob image name, and I'm gonna call this the Minecraft Blob image version, and we're gonna smash these down to size. And we're going to have Minecraft local image name. And we're going to have Minecraft local image version. And of course, I'm going to have to add a space to each one of these. Whoops. There we go. And so here, the image name is just going to be changed from blobfuse to local. And then here, this one changes to .5, right? Smash the like button now if it's .5. And so here, I need to add these variables here. So, and this is actually for dev, not for prod. We'll go check those values later. There's a little trick here. Just get the exact spacing there. Oh, I hate when that happens. Variables. Two, three, four. Oh, what happened? Copy pasta error. Gotta love those. Okay. So I got my variables declared. I got the values defined for dev at least. We'll have to go update those. I need to pipe these in. So my image name, this is gonna go var image version. And then for local, we got to do the same. So local, just gonna say var we'll change that to version. Let me double check the blob one. Did I do that wrong? I did that backwards. I totally did that backwards. If you saw me do that incorrectly, smash the like button. That's a great way to shame me. Because the more likes I get, the more I'll know you guys are paying attention, and I'm just a stupid human. So really appreciate the feedback. Let's see here. Okay, so I got my variables updated. I'm using those variables to grab the image. I've got these things all set. I'm using my var files here. I probably need to update the Terraform apply to pipe in that I actually am using the environment var file here already. So I needed to do this change anyway. Lucky day, I don't have to deal with this anyway. So, but we do need we already have a location. We got a name. What else do we need? I think that's it. Gallery resource group, which it should be there. Okay, beautiful. And this is already set up using the var file as an argument. Let's check our script. Yep, 1, 2, 3, boom. Wonderful. Okay, so add environment var files. That seems like a pretty descriptive comment. Okay, so this is we have our backend set, we have our credentials set. I'm just going through my checklist right now. We have our working directory set, app name, environment name, and we don't need triggers. Okay, so let's just queue this up and see what happens. Worst thing that could happen is it could fail. Because when we run Terraform plan, we're not actually gonna do anything. So let's see how this goes. Let's check that plan. Okay, so keep the normal key vault stuff. Let's look for virtual machine. So we have our blobview CSE. This is inside the local VM Minecraft local. Okay. Let's look for blob. Let's look for Minecraft blob. Okay, VM Minecraft blob. Perfect. Okay, this looks pretty good. So so far so good. I'm pretty happy with this. We've got our Minecraft server. We got our first pipeline created for dev, but that's the plan. So let's create a new folder called dev, and let's move and rename to dev, and we'll call this plan. Okay, and there we go. And now I'm going to create a new pipeline, and we're going to make the apply, and then we're going to queue this up and try and provision it, and then try and connect to it. Here we go. We got to apply. So let's save this. Edit, ... triggers, variables, application name, Minecraft, environment name, dev, working directory, I can't spell, Terraform v1. Again, if you think if you think I got this right and I don't need a leading slash, smash the like button, please. If you think I do need a slash, hit the subscribe button. See what I did there? All right, let's see. What are we doing here? Backend. We need the backend for dev. So we got our Terraform credentials. We got the backend for dev. Let's save. So the pipeline variables are set. The variable groups are set. We don't need triggers. We need to rename this. So let's call this apply. Hit save. And then let's queue this bad boy up and see what's broken. That's a very glass is half empty kind of statement, right? But I mean, when you work with software so much, nothing ever works the first time. Am I right? Nothing ever works the first time. If you agree with that statement, smash the like button. If you disagree with it, hit subscribe. Because I need more people that don't write bugs subscribing, just so that I can gain some of that through osmosis. All right, let's go watch the deployment, shall we? Pull up a lawn chair. Let's go. I don't even see a resource group yet. Must be still creating the random string. Oh, what am I? I'm not running apply through there, am I? All right. We should see the resource group by now. There it is. Oh, and I still have my rando in there. Interesting. I suppose that's okay. My rando vnet. My pips. That's my pip for my Bastion host. This is my... This managed identity name, we could have a conflict here. Did I not change the name for the two identities? Ruh-roh. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have a problem here. Yeah, that's gonna be bombad. Yet another example of an apply time issue that comes up. Cannot detect that during plan or validate. I mean, Terraform validate just checks your Terraform code, can link. So, not going to catch stuff like that. Still need the old human intelligence applied there. So while this is working, I'm gonna go ahead and set up the branch protection, because I know I'm gonna have to submit some pull requests anyway. So let's do this. Rebase fast forward. Let's set this to, yeah, I'm good. Build validation. So we want to run plan on Minecraft. Where is it? Minecraft dev server dev plan. Yes. We'll call this dev. Okay. And I think we really only need that to run on when we update the Terraform v1, not the Packer. You're up. Perfect. And there we go. And then I think what we should do is for the dev apply, let's set the triggers to automatically deploy to dev after we've merged in. And again, we only want this to happen when Terraform v1 is the path. So we update the Terraform, and actually probably not. I mean, even updating the modules, if we update any of the modules, that could potentially change what our environment is doing. So we definitely want to batch, because Terraform state locks when you build, when you run apply or plan. So if you try and run multiple and simultaneous, they're going to error out because, the first in wins and it locks the file and you can't do it. So we're going to wait for this to crash. I'm assuming it's going to crash when the identity is set up. But it might take us a second to get this Bastion host provisioned anyway. So let's let this simmer, and we'll touch back when this is done. So let's go look at that failure. And yeah, we got some problems with our managed identity because I did not name them properly. So we're going to call this local. And you know what? I'm actually going to put that at the end so that we can kind of, whenever you're looking for identities or resources in general, you want the same things up front. So these are all grouped together, so they have the same prefix, so it's easy to identify them. If you start introducing differences in the middle of them, it can kind of mess things up. Storage, and then we'll call this just local storage. Okay, that will probably trigger a rebuild. Change identity names. Ooh, yeah, my bad. I forgot I added branch protection. I gotta slam this on a feature branch. Identity fix. All right. Fix identity. Okay, now let's go back here. Let's go to a pull request. And we should see our little build verification didn't trigger, even though we did update something in the Terraform folder. Let me check my build verification stuff, because it really annoys me when that stuff doesn't work. So if I go to my branch protection, hit main, branch policies, probably don't need the path filter, right? That's probably what's causing, and again, it should just be that, because we want to catch everything in the Terraform folder. So let me redo that pull request, and let's see if it triggers now. Unfortunately, it doesn't auto detect it now. What's up with that? The build verification is not picking it up. Do I need to have a star? I thought it was just like a prefix, like you give it the path and then it's happy. Let's go look here. Path filter, okay, the examples. Probably should have looked at this. Yeah, so it is star, my bad. And so that's where Azure DevOps does not consistently implement this. I'm blaming my own human deficiencies, my own terrible short-term memory on those poor folks that built Azure DevOps, but they really did not implement it very consistently. Sometimes, and this is the case where you need a wildcard asterisk at the end, and you need a slash at the front. Sometimes you don't need the wildcard asterisk, or you shouldn't have the wildcard asterisk, and you need a slash at the front. Sometimes you shouldn't have the wildcard asterisk and no slash at the front. It's very confusing, but it is what it is. So now this works. And let's check our state. The key is Minecraft dev. I'm okay with that. And we're storing to our dev tf state. And let's interrogate the plan. A lot of stuff's gonna change. Like we're deleting this because of the replacement. And okay. All right. So I'm going to approve the pull request, and we'll see if our pipeline filter works now. Let's complete and merge. Now, okay, this works. So the apply is going to trigger now because I merged into main. And let's see if we can get this thing to roll it out. That's interesting. We're just on Terraform validate. Oh, okay. Did it not render the whole, like all the steps? It's kind of funky. All right, so hopefully this should be a little bit shorter. Ooh, we have an issue here. Role assignment. Service returned an error. How come I can't get over there? Oh. So in order for Terraform to create role assignments, it has to have permissions to do so. So I'm going to have to go modify my subscription level access. Now this is like generally it's a bad idea to give somebody owner, but for sake of brevity, I'm going to do it. I'll probably have a video that talks about what privileges Terraform should have, but I'm going to give my Terraform guy owner here. So Terraform dev. So owner. Terraform dev. Okay. And now we're going to just rerun that pipeline. And shouldn't have any problems with that. Okay, looks like it's done. Let's go interrogate the environment a little bit here. Resource groups. Let's go look at our Minecraft environment. Okay, so we got pip local. Let's try and just connect to this right now. So I got my Minecraft box here. What is Minecraft local? And let's put in that IP address. And let's see if we can connect away. And it may not be up because I still need a VM extension. That was one change from the code. We in episode 17, I believe, we added a VM extension to like automatically tickle the tickle the Minecraft service so that it would run. So this is our local CSE. So I do need a VM extension for the local storage one. So this is my VM. This is the VM extension. Go back to episode, I think 17. This is where we did the local SC, and this is a very simple post provisioner. It doesn't do the blob view stuff, but it does system cuddle. Enable system cuddle, like start. That's all it's doing. Where is that script? Post provision. Yep. And here we are. And here we are. Yeah. I mean, it's nothing super fancy, but when I go deploy this, it should. I mean, this will be a really quick deploy. So let me git checkout b feature add local CSE. Local CSE commit. Okay. Now I'm going to rebase because there will be conflicts. So I'm going to go git checkout main, git fetch all, git pull, and then I'm going to go back to git my branch, git checkout feature add local CSE. Then I'm just going to do git rebase main, merge it, and then I'm going to do git push force. And then that should update that feature branch with everything that I need it to do. And so if I go to my pull requests, it's going to know that I have this thing to do, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to set autocomplete because I'm expecting this plan to be very successful. And once this is done, we're going to go provision that virtual machine extension, which is a custom script extension, CSE. And it's going to kick off that Minecraft server, and we should be able to access it then. Oh no, what happened? It's probably some broken reference. Yeah, it's some broken reference. Or copy pasta errors, gotta love it. So let's go look. So, it's not scripts, it's files. It's like just the most change folder name. It's the most silly little tinky errors. All right, so our pull request should automatically pick up that change. And because we had autocomplete set with the approval, we automatically merged into main, and that triggered our apply pipeline in dev to deploy. And so now we're deploying the changes, and Terraform is going to see that everything's already there, so it just needs to add that CSE extension, the CSE, the custom script extension, which is going to enable our service and start it. And then we should be able to connect to that Minecraft server. This should be a pretty quick apply. And that's kind of the nice thing about this iterative development using Terraform is once you provision, the big beefy things of your infrastructure, making small little changes, like Terraform doesn't have to mess with my Bastion host. It doesn't have to mess with my VMs. We're just making tiny little configuration changes, and Terraform only needs the time it needs to make that happen. So applying a small little VSE or CSE, very, very quick. There we go. All right, so let's bring back the Windows machine here, and let's try and connect here. Hopefully it works this time. Otherwise I'm gonna have to SSH into this thing. This is a good sign. When it generating world, locating, yeah, there we go, boom. Okay, now what biome are we in? Looks like some stony hills kind of thing with some oak and birch trees with a nice view of a river kind of thing. let's remember that, because when we spin up our other Minecraft server, it's going to be a little bit different. So let's go back. Let's get the other IP address. And this is going to be our storage for the storage account. And I'm just going to exit. And we're going to connect to another server. And this is going to be Minecraft Blob. We're going to connect to that. And that one already had its virtual machine extension, so it should already be up and running, waiting for us. That's a good sign. Now what biome? Ooh, we're in a jungle biome, so wonderful. So you can really see we're on 2 different servers. If you didn't believe me because of the IP change, it's literally a different IP address. But you can see right off the bat, I'm in a totally different seed map with it dropped me in a jungle biome with some oak trees embedded within it, which is kind of strange. But here's like the jungle tree. But yeah, so anyways, that's it. We set up a Terraform pipeline that provisioned our Minecraft servers. And that was the goal that we set out to do. I hope you're really enjoying this series. It kind of shows you how to, start from zero, build a virtual machine image, then build the Terraform that provisions it, then set up the pipelines to do that so that you can add incremental change to both the virtual machine image as well as your infrastructure through the Terraform. And using Azure DevOps as that change agent and creating a Git flow process around that so you can have code reviews and kind of a source control history of all the changes that you make, which are best practices and what you should be doing as you're managing your infrastructure in Azure. Anyways, I hope you're enjoying this channel, and I hope you're enjoying the Minecraft saga that we're on. A lot more to come, and next episode I think we're going to be refactoring our Terraform a little bit to create modules that are going to provision our Minecraft server. So join me next episode. Please hit like if you enjoyed this episode and like this saga and want to see it keep going. Also, please subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can know when I drop my next video, and you can join us on our Azure Terraform Minecraft saga together. So thanks again, and this is Azure Terraformer signing off. Until next time, see ya.